Okay. Let's get the Nightwave done.
Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this,
Gonna use all the credits to buy some more Kuva, roll it. Roll some ribbons, I mean. And,
it's time for Nora to say goodnight.
actually, Jupiter. What's on Jupiter? Exterminate. No one's doing it. Nah. What the hell's going on with Spotify? Why does nothing ever work? Like even Restream, I can't log in. Luckily, OBS is still logged in, so I can do some small changes there, but I don't know. Nothing's working tonight. Should be wearing gloves, it's fucking freezing in here. So yeah, I'm trying out, I got a scourge ribbon yesterday. So I'm trying to see if I can make that any good. It's got gas on it right now, just toxin and heat up. But I don't know, there's a site I usually go to for like ideas. It's like pretty much a compilation of all this guy's like his best build for everything. Wannabe Cephalon, something like that. If you Google it, it should come up. It's got a like builds like every weapon, like sort of ranked, and he puts a disclaimer at the start saying, "Oh, you know, this isn't the best or the worst. It's just what I like," which is good because I don't agree with a lot of his builds. A lot of them is hybrid build, even for weapons that are clearly pure status or crit. Like, I can't remember the worst I've seen, but there's, I think, one weapon's got like 12% status chance or something that's not really viable. And he's like, yeah, fuck, it's a hybrid. And same way around, like, I think it's like a 1.5 crit multiplier, which is below average. Or, like a low crit chance, like I think 12% or something. Like, it's usable, but there are better builds. And he's always going hybrid. Everyone hybrid. I'm like, yeah, hybrid works sometimes, but you don't need to make everything into a hybrid build, because it just means, you know, it's half-assed two builds. Like it may work, maybe what you like, but this is not my thing. I think I got gas for these guys. Actually, no, it's not gas. Ribbons work weird. It's because I've got, it's corrosive based weapon, so on this weapon, the Scourge, so I've put lightning and toxin up to just add to the corrosive and some status chance. But because ribbons add weird, they add in like reverse, so even if you put it at like, it'll add the last element first. I don't know why, but the ribbons are just weird for, especially with elemental stuff. They're really weird. In any case, I realized I don't actually have gas on this. I've just got corrosive and heat because it added the toxin to the corrosive, which means I'd have to put. Nah, it wouldn't work. That's the thing. Even though the weapon's got base corrosive, I can only add to the corrosive if I make corrosive again, and then anything else won't add to it. It will add to, like, say I want to make corrosive and gas, they both use toxin. The weapon's base corrosive, which means I can't have both. I can make gas, or I can add to the corrosive, and then the other one will be left over. Like if I make gas, the electricity won't get added to the corrosive, it'll just be left over. Same with the other way around. If I try to make gas second. It'll just make corrosive and then heat, like what the weapon's got now. Weird. But yeah, back to what do we say? He's got at least one build for every weapon, or at least every variant, because like Dex Furious and A Furious have the same weapon. Sybaris Prime, and the Dex Sybaris, I think actually I think those ones might be different. Like they technically count the same weapon. They're all Sybaris, so they all use the same ribbon, but he might have separate builds because they might build differently. But for most weapons that don't change drastically, I think he's got a similar build. It's weird though, because like the Ballistica Prime is a different beast from the Ragtag Ballistica. I would call them different. I much prefer Ballistica Prime, and it's firing like 4 at a time as opposed to like staggered or anything like that. But I don't know, we count some weird. It's also got Warframe builds, and like several, so like there'll be Slover and Speedver as a general example. But it seems for like most frames that don't have a place in the meta, kind of like Revenant, he's just got like a general build, which is pretty much generally just everything up, which is sad because like all those weird frames are the ones I generally like. I love Revenant, or the idea of him at least. Harrow, I loved Harrow. I farmed him straight away when I could, and it was hell. But I love him. I didn't end up hating him because of the farm. Even the new cosmetics, I don't have a lot of plat, but I did spend, was it 225, 300, something like that, instantly to get these new cosmetics. It's weird because usually the cosmetics bundles are like a weapon skin, and a Sindana or a Sugatra if you're unlucky, and the skin. This one came with attachments, a set of attachments, and I'm not really happy with them, especially for Harrow, because his deluxe skin, I think Reliquary or whatever it's called, has a hole in his chest where you can see not his heart but a beating orb of whatever energy color you're using. And the Sugatra, the chest piece at least, the attachment covers it up. It's like, why would you do that? Like, it doesn't bother me as much because I'm watching from the back most of the time, and his back still got like holes so you can see through them. But no, I actually prefer the skin without the attachments. Like, he's got the cool like wraps for his arms and legs that are sort of like half there, half not, half energy. Yes, it's 3 halves, I know, but yeah, that makes you really happy. A lot of the skins recently have been really cool. Wasn't the biggest fan of the Vauban skin, only because I actually like Vauban Prime's base better. But base Vauban, yeah, definitely use that skin if I could. Atlas, I do not really like Atlas much. I got a mate who loves him, and he hasn't. He was going to spend one of his Umbral Former to upgrade him, and the only way I could talk him out of it was to go, well, shouldn't you wait for Atlas Prime? Which I think is a bit of a mean trick on my part. I feel bad because we're never getting Atlas Prime. Atlas is a trash frame. They have to do, like, they've already reworked him. Well, not, they didn't really rework. They reworked his passive, and like, it's better. Don't get me wrong, but he still doesn't really have a place. But like other ones, like Ember, since all the fire rework, she has gone from limited usability to pretty much none. And she needs a complete, like, even passives, half of the passives of the frames are just, like, alright, this is, I don't mind, because I use it. Low friction, more slide. I slide further. Which means to go fast with him, I don't jump. I actually slide, and I'll go usually faster and further than a bullet jump. I'll just lose a bit of control, because I'll keep going sideways. But, like Embers, bonus thing while on fire, but you have no way of putting yourself on fire. If you did, if it was like I think it was Shy, which I don't agree with a lot of her ideas, but the one I saw of her Ember rework idea, which is just pretty much turn it into what's her name, Sienna, the pyromancer mage thing from Vermintide and Vermintide 2, I actually really like the idea of it. I mean, it's blatant ripping off, but doesn't mean it's a bad idea. Frost, when people melee him, they get a chance to get frozen. I mean, limited usability maybe. Volts is kind of cool, but it wouldn't see much use. I think even Gauss, alright, Gauss is a cool, fun frame that you'll never get that much use out of. How often am I going to be running enough in a straight line with that much limited control in a standard mission? Open world, sure. Even then, it's road bumps and stuff kind of throw you off. But Plains of Cetus, sorry, Plains of Eidolon and Fortuna, sure. You might get some use out of him. He's fun to get around with. Still, whole frame just for two very specific zones that I frankly avoid like the plague, because I've done pretty much everything. Like actually, I don't mind Fortuna too much. Cetus, I wasn't here for release, and so when I came back, there's a whole bunch of content to do there, and I still didn't have that much fun with it. Like most of my Nightwaves, even I've done part of them so I can get them cleared quicker. You know, I know it's silly to half do them, but that way they're much easier to finish. I haven't even started though. I tried, couldn't finish it. Especially like even the new like optional bonus objectives, like Fortuna had on release. They're cool for some of them. What was it? The capture one. It is do not kill any other target. If you have brought any half decent sentinel, you're gonna fail that. Any, like even not like I've got my Helios and Carrier Prime and their respective weapons are pretty tricked out, but even just a standard, they die pretty quickly.
You know what they say. The road to good intentions is paved with hell.
Yeah, some of them are just silly ideas. And people can complain about the content drought for Warframe. Look, I understand that content comes out a bit slower than other games, or that it doesn't take as long. Where the hell am I? But I don't think it's their fault. This game is a fast-paced game. Everything, you know, the only thing I blame them for was taking out the raids. I don't know why they did. It was during a time I wasn't playing, like them coming in and out. Ooh. Ooh. What's a sortie? Sabotage, disruption, assassination. Sinex. I should, but I don't think I'm going to. Might quickly rush through sortie, sabotage, disruption, assassination. Yeah, I might quickly rush through the sortie because I haven't done it yet, and I don't want to leave it too late. Falls of barbed wire paracesis. Relics, I was right, yeah. Oh, the Spectres as well. I might leave that one. I might not do that one because I have a few Apothics still left. And I think I'll wait for my mate. Oops. Sorry. What the hell? That's better. Actually, I've got to tweak my sound settings. I need to be able to hear what exactly was going out as I'm changing it, not on a delay, cause it just take the delays a bit long for me. But I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, mainly the passives, like Oberon's. I like Oberon, but res a pet like get a free res a pet. It's kind of handy in some cases, but why is that his thing? He's the like support frame. Why does he care about pets? I don't know, it just seems really weird. I'm trying to think of other passives. Usually I have a laundry list of just passive abilities that I do not agree with. Ivara's... can't actually remember hers. It's not the silent weapons, that's Banshee. Again. I mean, there are mods for that, and even then, who... like... if there was more emphasis on having missions where stealth was needed, I can understand it. But... like, even spies... people generally like spies, you go Loki or Ivara. You don't need it. It makes it a little easier, I guess, but like I'm pretty knowledgeable on the spy missions, so I don't. Thanks, guys. So I don't generally need to play Ivara. I can just do them. Like there's some I still can't have trouble with. Mainly Uranus. The tower one, because that one, if you get detected at any point, it's almost impossible to finish. Whereas most of them, like the doors start closing, or you have to go an alternate route. But Uranus, you get detected, especially that one in particular. It's like, oh, it's over. Just leave. Silly idea. I can't think of any goddamn passives. Loki's wall hang for 10 times a wall latch, sorry, for 10 times duration. That is only useful for completing the Riven, kill 3 enemies wall and a wall hang. And even then, like with I've got one build for Loki where I have max wall latch. I think with him it goes up to about 10 minutes. Something ridiculous. Oh my god, there's a disruption on lure. When did they put this in? Oh, disgusting. Like, I like the idea of lure, but navigating this place is just hell. What a dreck. What do the key holders look like? I still haven't, like, learned what the... oh, he's got the key, I think. I don't know what the key holders... Moonquakes. Oh, that's no fucking cool. That's not cool. Oh, the lasers are all activated. Go. just like the idea of disruptions, though. The thing is, the Kuva disruptions, they tend to fall apart from personal experience. They tend to fall apart a bit quicker than the standard equivalents, and you don't gain that much more. And when you do gain more, it's only like marginal, and it doesn't really. You can't beat just a standard one with a booster. Throw in a Kavad as well. There's not really any point. I hear it. There he is. Where is it? 120. Jesus. Street Rebellion Green. From yesterday. Strong key carriers. Oh, that's not good. But yeah, I like the idea of disruption. It's just a new mode, which is always a cool idea. We have too few unique game modes in this sometimes, and they get old. Oh, chick, how's it going? I hate disruption. I don't actually mind it. It's new. It's different. As I was just talking to myself about. Something new is always... It's not always good, but it's good that they're trying. They're doing new things. I mean, look at Arkwing. It's supposed to do more to unlock ours. Yeah, well, it's only one, I think. I think there's only one you have to do. I thought you had to do all of them as well, and I ended up doing, I think, all but two, and one of them was the one I needed to do. But yeah, I don't mind them too much. I don't like doing the one on Jupiter just because it's Jupiter, and Jupiter's healthy. Jupiter's pretty to look at, for me at least. I like how it looks, but I don't like having to get around it. It's just messy. Sorry, mate, you're gonna have to wait. Where's that? I hear him. Yeah, he can res himself. He'll be right. Oh, it's a pet. I thought it was someone first. Let's see which it is. I think it might be the Uranus one. I'm not sure. The problem is it doesn't highlight like terrible thing. Relatively new player Jupiter. Oh yeah, it's yeah. Well, it's a thing. I've been playing. Let me just flex for a bit. Where is it? Closed beta. Okay, I've been playing not consistently, but I have played since the closed beta. And I don't like it. I have every frame. I don't like it. Shoot Uranus jokes. The sad thing is they're still funny to me. I'm still a kid in that respect. Like, I've heard all of them a million times. It's still funny. But yeah, Jupiter. What's the thing? That's what I tell myself. It's, it could be worse. It could be Uranus. Because I still. Submersible missions. It's like Arkwing missions, but slow. You have to stream me when I hit up Uranus. Oh yeah, just chat. It's not engaging conversation, but people are talking. That's always good. But if I had to pick, I think I'd still pick Jupiter, only because I usually play Nezza, and he's a bit faster, so he has an easier time getting around. But someone like, I used to play a lot of Rhino and Inaros, and good God, they are slow. They do not jump high or far. It is hell to get around in them. Where'd he go? I saw the beep. Arkwing is awful and submersible, even worse. Yeah, it's cruel, and the fact that they keep them in and sometimes even add. What do they add? Like every now and then they add something, not something big, but just something new for Arkwing. It's like, stop trying, let it die. It's just not fun. Like I had to do the limbo theorem for just for MR. I already had Limbo Prime. Good God, it's just one mission, but it's still no fun. Oops. Average newbie hitting Jupiter won't have much. Yeah, and it just depends also, because, like, I don't know at what point I became an idiot, but I completely lost how, I think it was just bullet jump. I think it was like MR, you might actually help me with this, MR 13, 14, something like that. One of the MR tests is pretty much just a parkour test. And, that's the test, that's why. And I forgot that you could bullet jump worked in the direction you faced. So my friend, I did it, it took me 7 days, 7 individual tries. We're gonna have to teach me bullet jump. Yeah, what's the thing? Because my friend just said, who played like only like half an hour a day, but sort of consistently since the release, was just saying, just crouch and jump. And I said, I am crouching and jumping, I'm not going up. And it took us about a week to figure out that I was facing forward and bullet jumping, and that doesn't help you at all. I have to look up and bullet jump. Nope. Come here. Everyone died. Yeah, it's it was really embarrassing when we realized, oh, I have to jump up. I have to look up to jump up. It was it was so silly. That's the thing. I think that's the only. What did I latch onto there? I think that's the only thing I had like a MR test that I really had issues with. Oh, and the stealth one. I think it was like 20 something. There's one where you've got to like kill everyone, but stealthily. Took me a little while. Especially the fancy pants jumping ones. Yeah, there's one. It was, I think you had to jump through the a time limit. I think you had to jump through rings or something like that. And I didn't have titanium at the time because everyone's just use titanium. You can just fly through the whole thing. But I didn't have her, so I had to bullet jump it, and I didn't know how to bullet jump properly. Banshee plus Redeemer. Oh, for that one. No, that's the thing. I didn't. I think I used the Raptor Dark Dagger because it has a smaller detection range or something like that, like 10 meters instead of 15. And I think just Neza or someone speedy. So I just tried to speed run it, and after 2 or 3 times failing it, I just practiced it about 4 or 5 times. And then it's like, okay, I should be right because I'm sick of doing the same. Like, I didn't have to practice it because I was at the point where I'm not getting an MR test every day. But yeah, man, we struggled with a bunch of them. I had trouble with some of them, but once I hit a certain point, and I think it was my friend Mitch started playing. That's a huge learning curve for me. What's the thing? You learn as you go on, but I didn't. I just sort of like, okay, these are good, use these, and that's sort of it. I didn't really learn, like, even basic stuff that I would, if anyone asked, I would, like new players, I would tell them a whole laundry list of things now, like, if you've got multiples of mods, turn them into endo, not creds. You can get creds easy. So I didn't have much endo for the longest time. And my friend Mitch started playing, and he caught up. Like, he didn't surpass me, or like overtake me, I guess, but he caught up super quick. And like understood things much better. It's like, oh, no. Do this for this and this for that. And, you get this, and like, oh. Yeah, how'd you learn? He's like, I just asked and looked up stuff. Huh. Well, I don't feel silly. Also, my first prime was Valkyrie. I love Valkyrie Prime. She wasn't my first prime. I got, I think it was the Twitch Prime or the starter reward or something. The one they were giving away for me was Frost Prime, Soma Prime, Vasto Prime, and Cinder Prime. And Cinder Prime was not good when it first came out, and has not got much better. I made sure. Soma Prime is one of my favorite guns that has never been good, and Vasto Prime is another one. Like, I've got ribbons for them both, and they're still not very good. They're fun, but they're not good. Nagi's friends decided he wanted to beat me 27. I made sure it did. Well, the thing is, if you really want to get MR, like 90% of the stuff is not too hard. It's just a little time consuming or a bit annoying. but there's no real point. Obviously, I can't get a good roll. There's not many good rolls because it still has very high disposition, despite the fact it hasn't been good for years. I guess just a lot of like low level players like using just the base armor. I've got. Do I still have, or do I either have or had 2 separate ones? Oh, Affinity Booster, not bad. And they were both like pretty good, but not amazing. So same with Vasto Prime. I had to like put him into a build that's like, what's better, fire rate or mag capacity or whatever. Just lots of bits because going to be a while before 28 is available. Yeah, there's a big gap. So plus, it always bugs me that I'm not gonna get 28 first. Like, it's not a big thing, but I can't ever get it first because I'm not a Prime founder or whatever they were called, where they paid money and got, I think, Excalibur Prime. Were there others? I think it was just Excalibur Prime, but it's just an extra 3,000 affinity that they can get. I don't know, it's just silly. Like, even Chinese Warframe gets they get bonus stuff. Like, they had Umbra for, I think, like years, literally years before we had it. Might just do a nightmare. So yeah, got some weapons too, I think. Oh yeah, I think they got some weapons, but because Bratton Prime is a weapon. So was that Lardo Prime? I think, yeah, Lardo Prime and Skarner Prime. I think it was, because you can get Lardo Vandal and Skarner Vandal. Skarner Vandal, something like that. So I think that's what it is, because it's Bratton Prime. It wasn't Bratton Prime because we can still get Bratton Prime. And the thing is, I'm not jealous of the items themselves, just what they represent, because they're not very good. Like, they might have been good at release, but it's been years, and like power creeps just sort of destroyed everything. Right, mobile defense. Any easy ones? Defense. Rescue. No shield, no grab. I can do that. Exactly. It's got something nice for it. That's the thing, we can't get it. And if I remember correctly, it was a decent amount of money. It was... Doesn't mean much to the rest of the world because we use Monopoly money, but I think 50 or 60 Australian, so it would have been about 30, 40 American, which it depends how you measure it, but still a decent amount. Like, I only spend money on Warframe very infrequently. I don't have a lot of money, but when, like, if I get a 75% off plat, I might get a big bundle of it, which for Australian it's 55 Australian for 4,500 platinum, something like that. But it's really hard to, like, that one's, it's not great because it's just for a game, but it's a free game I've played a lot of. But like, even the Tenogen skins, it's 8 Australian per skin, which is the equivalent of like just under 1,000 plat for a skin that you can't really do much with, a new Leisure to Palette swap. I was watching a streamer and I was like, ooh, I plat then. It's 30 something, £30. Oh yeah, that's when I buy mine if I spend money. It's supporting. Oh, it's the thing. It's supporting them. And the thing is, it's sometimes it's really hard to justify it that way, because I'm like, Warframe's a good game, but they make some really silly decisions sometimes that, like, it's their game, they can do whatever they want. But it's like, but no one liked that. Why would they do that? But I always justified myself. I was like, well, it's a free game I've played for years. I mean, a WoW subscription would cost more. My friend's actually currently, I think, 10 days into a 2-week binge of WoW Classic. I haven't heard from him. It's not good. They always had a monthly sale on WoW. The cash game. Yeah, exactly. All the developers do that. Speaking of WoW, you just picked up and lost to WoW. Oh, yeah. Well, most people are. Like, I don't know, WoW. See, I have good memories of WoW Classic, but I don't know if it was because the game was good or because I was an idiot back then. Well, I think depends how much binging you mean. Like, oh, she's dead. My mate is like, he took a week off work. Where is he? There. He took a week off work, and literally played about 15, 16 hours a day. It was like the day before, he's like, let's go shopping. I gotta grab it because he lives close by. He's like, I gotta grab some things from the supermarket because I'm not leaving the house. I'm like, and I look at the stuff he's buying, like, oh, this is all instant food. It's not good. You're not gonna be fine at the end of this week. It's like, doesn't matter. I have to get ahead of the curve. I have to get ahead of like majority of the people. I'm like, dude. Like, I've messaged him on Messenger. I think my sister did actually say what's going on, and he responded. So he's alive, but I play all day, every day. In a bit of Warframe. Pony would leave. I'm so behind. Oh well. I keep getting right by cues. Yeah, what's the thing? I think he's adjusted his sleep schedule. Plus, we're Australian. No one lives here. Like, people live here, but we're off by about what? We're plus 16 hours around that area, and America's what, -8. So we can generally get on at like low, like off-peak times. And then he plays all day, so yeah. Doesn't matter about, like, don't worry about Warframe though, because Warframe doesn't really update much. All I did was Gauss and his 2 new weapons. Relics. And, you know, generally Warframe doesn't update that quickly. It's crazy. Morning is fine, afternoon not bad, evening no chance. Well, the thing is, I don't actually know. Do you know if there are Australian servers for WoW? Because if there aren't, it's like a good and a bad thing, because our queues won't get clogged, but it means we have to play on American servers, which is one of my servers. I don't believe so. Yeah, I think because just like classic WoW, didn't have any Australian servers. Like, there is Australian on current WoW, like actually I'm not too sure, because there were proper Australian servers based in Australia for a while, and then they cut them off and made Australian servers, but they were actually in America, which was just no help. Well, they have crowded servers too. What's the thing? Like, it's always a toss-up between going on a populated server and there always being people to play with and against, or being on an empty server and having to play a lot of the game solo. Yeah. But I do not envy you guys in the EU, because that's a much bigger landmass on one set of servers. And I do not envy trying to get onto those. When it dies down, I'll have a good half pop. What? When it dies down, when I have a good half pop. I don't know what that means. Sorry. I don't know. But I'm just thinking Australian stuff. Everything bugs me. We're real people, rest of the world. We exist. We still play games. Give us a... Up these pop. Oh, yeah. Well, that's just... yeah, the thing is, it's always... Blizzard launches as well. They always are. Gang time. I didn't play a lot of PvP in Classic. I mainly got mad that I was getting killed in PvP and then tried to kill them and died again, so I didn't do a lot of PvP in Classic. It also helped that didn't help that I played what did I play? I think I played Warrior first, which was a much more complicated mess than it is in current WoW. And what's the other one? Warlock. But Warlocks are easy, so there's no real problem there. Get ganked. I get my revenge. No, I don't even bother. I just try to keep my head low. And just, please ignore me. Just leave me alone. I don't want to fight. Like, I've got a battle. Oh god, don't even run with battlegrounds. Shit, wrong button. I'm trying to remember. I think it was BC. It was BC. I don't know. I can't remember why. I think I just wanted some decent looking gear. Mage ganked him for me, then I found him when I stealthed an 80. The ultimate revenge. It's like picking on someone through the floor. Oh, that's how it always is. Don't even get me fucking started on South Shore. I still wake up screaming about fucking South Shore nightmares. You're 3 levels above me. Leave me alone. Let me just gank. Let me just level. Yeah, I had a pink so it looked like a dildo. No, I always had a PP till I just... Like, in Battlegrounds, it's a battleground. You kill people, you get killed. But, I think it was BC on my Warrior, which... Don't tell Blizzard, but I made a new account with my friend's name so I could transfer it across, because you can only transfer to family or whatever rubbish. At the same time as he made a new account with one of our other mates to, like, it was like a trade. He gave him something and he took another thing. Well, PvP. Can't wait till I'm 16, can be a dick. If you're good at PvP. I'm not, so I don't generally bother. But, oh, well, it depends. So, well, that's the thing. Yeah, my mates, he traded me his, because he was getting, like, his warrior he wasn't playing, and then he got something off of his mate. I think it was a mage, I can't remember. It was on a new server, so they're like, I'll just take these characters, you don't have to worry about it. I'm not, but it will be 60 and they won't be. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. But, yeah, PvP, I've never had a especially good time except for, yeah, at the end, not the end of BC, but towards the end, I was doing a shitload of every battleground because there was the gear you could only get with honor points and the tokens from the specific things. Like you needed like 5 War Song tokens and 20 Ultra. It was always Ultra Valley. You needed fucking so many. I played it for ages, but forgot the. Oh yeah. What's the thing? I was lucky. This was all before they condensed them into Battle.net accounts when we did the trades. So after that, I could just change the login details to my email and just add it to my Blizzard.net account or wherever it is. So I didn't have to worry about the old things. The classic grind. See, I don't know. I don't mind the grind. It's just that when I was playing on a public test server for a bit, just to see how it would go and how it would feel. I'm not going to be able to get that, am I? Whatever it is. And it was so crowded. I love grindy. But it's the thing, it was so overpopulated. Like even on a test server, the starting zones were so packed full of people and it was impossible. Like, you know, quest, kill this unique mob. I was waiting 20-30 minutes to kill one thing, and it gets even more fun because I always generally play a warrior first, and warriors have to do all the stupid bullshit to get their, like, I think it's the stance for one of them, and I can't remember anymore, it's been a while, but it was always more work to be a warrior. Not only a warrior, but yeah. Slow. It feels so slow, very frustrating when it's been overcrowded. Picked a lot, but it was ram-packed. Yeah, slowed me down so hard. Only 39, same with Druids. I think they're off classic quests. I didn't play a lot in Classic, but the Warrior one did annoy me. And I don't remember if there was annoying stuff for the Warlock. All I remember about the Warlock is that they got lucky because they didn't have to pay for their mount. We do have a quest to get aquatic form. Oh yeah, well that's the thing. But yeah, that's the best thing about. That was why I think what originally drew me. Oh, didn't even pay attention. What originally drew me to Warlocks is just the fact that, well, it's like what 30 gold or something, 60, 100 gold, something like that. Really expensive for the first mount back in Classic, at least. It's peanuts in current WoW, but. Yeah, Warlock's just, learn a skill, so you pay like a couple gold, and you get the mount and the training. Or was just the mount? No, you get the training as well, I think, because it was super cheap. The trainings was expensive. Yeah. Just got free fly forms, so winner in TBC. Oh, yeah. But you know, the further the game goes on, it either, I can't remember if it got cheaper or they just ended up making money easier to get, so it just wasn't a big issue. But God, I picked up all trash in Classic originally, and a mate, I was like, don't bother with that crap. I'm like, no, you know. And like I think I was a tailor, so I just kept making, every time I got cloth, I'd make bigger bags just to hold more trash to sell. And I was the one laughing when, you know, we first got to mounts, like, oh, I can just afford one, and you are nowhere near it, and I can't lend you any money. Okay, I'm going to be lost to WoW now, so I'm going to look. Let's just do that. Alright, thanks for stopping in. After I'm done, I may pop into yours, because I don't know how long I'm going to go tonight. But thank you for stopping in, Errors. How many have I found? One cache. I've completely forgot what I was doing. Come here. Damn it, all this talk of WoW is making me think, maybe I should play WoW again. Because even when it was like the whole lead up to it, I'm like, I might not. And like the day before, I'm like, nah, it's too much work. I'm not going to do it. But let's talk about it's got me excited again. Oh well, it's not going anywhere. The only reason I really wanted to play it on release was to keep up with my mate, so we could play together when we're 60 at least, because he didn't want to. It's like leveling. I was like, no, I'm doing leveling solo. No one else. Sharing XP or whatever. But also because he's in a super serious guild, we want to raid immediately. So be much easier to get in with the first wave. Why are they always in here? Oh, there we go. Oh, come on, I've only got one cache. Don't make me do the mission again. Oh, another amber. Cyan. I do need cyans, but I need ambers far, far more. I only have, I think, one at the moment. Which is not good, but, well, what are you going to do? I mean, I should have done the defection. There's defection, arbitration. Arbitration was defection. I got a bonus power to Oberon, which is great because he just excels at keeping the defectors alive. And I actually like Oberon, so you know, I've got a good build with Phoenix Renewal, so you know, you get a free death every, what is it, 2 minutes? 90 seconds? 90 seconds, I think. So, am I going towards the exit or not? But it's just handy to, thank you, keep people alive, including the defectors, but they end up draining a whole lot of energy. I'm going towards the exit. So did I really have to open the, whatever it's called, if it's already open? Well, I hope that I can find that last cache. Nope. Come on. No, no, no. Oh, I didn't see these ones up here. Oop. What was I ranting about? Probably still about passives. Rant continue. When are they going to fix passives in this game? It just, Embers, Frosts, Volts is not bad. It is not great. At least be the last, that looks like the last cache. It'll let me up. There we are. Bunza. Yatta. Yeah, they're really good at, like 90% of passives don't really, I don't know, they're not useful, or they don't reflect the frame. Like, it's always go back to Embers, because I really don't see much use for it. Like, I understand she's the fire girl. When she's on fire, she does more fire. But one, she's like super underpowered. She has no real place, no real use. Especially since they nerf World on Fire. And she has no way of setting herself on fire. There's no real way to use it. The only real use for Ember, or only real way for Ember to get use out of her passive, is to hope that she goes up on a Grenadier tile set and goes up against the Bombard. It's not Bombard, a Napalm. 50. Thank you. Scans. It's Oxymoto, I think. Time is at 1. Just start a new thing. No, it's just gone. An update. Disruption Mag Boltor. Right, I'll quickly do my exterminate. I'll leave it public, there's no point. So I need to get a scan here, hand that in, and then it's 3 more scans, 3 specters, 5 different bounties, and that's all Nightwave done. Or did I get the... I think I even got the ability damage one. Yep, done. Cool. Now, what's the smart way to go about this? Killing everything and hoping that I come across him, because I realized I'm still using my swordy gear, which means if I see him, I might instantly kill him, which is no fun. Luckily, at least didn't bring the Atarax, because that would destroy him. Open up. Man, I am bad at shooting sometimes. 171. Why is it always so many enemies? I really should put the Ignis or the Amprex. Just makes this so much easier. I always do like Neza though. Like, he's not my absolute favorite in terms of like design and playstyle, but just going fast is always fun at a reasonable speed. All right, I'm an old man. Volt's far too fast for me, especially at max power. Don't even be started on Gauss. Run into every goddamn wall there is. Oh, hello. Alright, boys, come at me. I am Neza, destroyer of worlds. So I've always liked Neza, but old Neza, I still liked the idea of like Neza being, how do you put it nicely? Not overly manly, I guess. Like, I had no problem with it, but it didn't look as good as new Neza, or the Neza Deluxe kit does. So I got that, but I wish there was a way to make him look cool, but still keep his not overt manliness. I don't know why I'm trying not to offend I'm not trying not to offend Warframe or Nezza, but anyone. I should just stop talking. I'm gonna just dig myself into a hole I can't get myself out of. I wish I could be more offensive sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm offensive. But not enough. Some people are just absolute horrible. Why did I was sliding. Better not kill this bloody scan target. I'm gonna be so mad if I gotta do this whole mission again. Really shouldn't bring deconstruct to anything other than sortie level stuff. He just kills things too fast. If there's any objective other than kill everything, it's a little dangerous. Oh no, they got my shield. Where are you? Come here. Oh, it was that way. Not many more. Oh, there's a guy in here. There's another guy in there? Oh. Ooh, Argon crystals, handy. Okay, 11 more, and then I get the feeling I have to backtrack through the whole goddamn mission to end up finding my target. Where are you? Come here. Not forwards. No. Guess back up here. I really got to do ESO sometime. I need so much from ESO. I need the Breton Vandal and the Lotto Vandal. No, Breton Vandal, just the Breton Vandal. Not because it's good, not because I'm going to use it. Just because. I don't have it. I would like Peculiar Bloom. Ideally, a couple, because I've got a mate who I guess would appreciate them. Come on, which way is it? Also would love the Flaming Step Ephemera. Is this where I started? Just for the flavor mainly, because I don't know, I like to have, I guess, appropriate ephemeras. And Nezza and Ember, they're fire people. Don't know if I'd use it on anyone else, but like Frost Step again. I'm not using Frost Step on. Oh. No, don't kill it. There he is. Okay, cool. We outie. Like Frost Step. I use it on Frost. Oh, Freezing Step, sorry. Freezing Step Ephemeral. I have it on Frost. But I think that's it. Like, it's cool they got, like, sort of more generic themes, but who uses Frost other than Frost? You know? Same with who uses Fire other than Nezza and Ember. I guess you could also put it on Wukong, I guess. Shocking Step I've got on Volt and Gauss, and I think that's it. Fey Path I've got this guy in Titania, and the Eidolon one, it's pretty much just on Revenant, I think. But I don't know, he's can go on a lot of people. Like Gara is technically tied to the Eidolons, the Atlas deluxe skin. I don't know. I just like things to team with the theme, you know. That's why I've got ridiculous, like, I think 4/5 of my loadouts are all joke builds, just the themes. Like, I haven't got a name for it yet, but the fire build, I think it's like Muy Caliente or something like that. You know, it's Ember, Ignis Wraith, a fire secondary, I can't remember, and I think Atomos, and the Twin Basilisk. Same with Frost. I've got that's the thing, Ice to See You. There are no Frost secondaries. There are no secondaries that deal primarily cold. I think I've got the Hystrix in there just now because it's the only weapon that you can, sort of on base do cold damage. The rest of them, there is not a single one. And I think tertiary, I think it's the Cybear. Not because it's good, not because I like it, not even because I got a Riven, because it took so long to farm up that much cryotic. And the funny thing was, after I farmed that, I realized my clan didn't have the Nux, and I was like, huh. And they're like, I think it's 30 or 50,000 endo. I'm like, I guess I'm farming more endo. I think I had a booster though. I think I had like a 3-day booster from the Sortie, so I just ended up putting that to work to farm me so much cryotic. So much. But yeah, I've got like a, I think it's called Thunderstruck or Shocking or something. 72,000. Nah. It's got Volt, Samprex. There is, I'm certain there's a shocking, like electric secondary. I can't remember the third thing. The last thing, I mean. Alright, before I mess the Sortie build, let's get out of that. General 2, I guess. Okay, I'm going to do the Arbitration Disruption one, which I actually haven't used too many. Bolt or Mag. Okay, that's rubbish. Okay, high level stuff, Zimbabwe, Atarax, that'll do. Primary. $15,000. Where's my Strun rate? Did I have a better river for that? That's what, 16, no sorry, 14, whoops. 14, 15, about 20k per hit. And what's the ball primes? 12, 13, 14, 15. Strun Wraith, let's go. I get the feeling I'm going to regret that because I don't think the Strun Wraith has good ammo, what's it called, efficiency, or good capacity either. 115 moves. Alright, I'll look for a couple minutes if there's anyone doing the arbitration in a group. If not, I'm just going to start it. Looking for a UTC clan. New players. Come on. Someone's going to be putting a group together. Putting together a team. 15 moves. Mag. Nah, I can't make Mag good enough. Really out. No, they got Toxin. I will not be bringing Mag to that because she does not have a lot of health. She's a shield frame. Nice. No, it looks like no one's farming this. Try to unlock. Oh god, it's Trido time. "26 minutes. That's plenty of time away." So the one I haven't done yet. And the scans and oh, the depending how this goes, I may just end up doing bounties. What time is it? Past 1. People can join during the first wave, right? So I'm gonna just get my energy up high as I can. Oh, it's a reload per shot. That's the problem with the Strun. What have I done? I think I can only use this thing to kill the big dude. The Demolist. Otherwise, I'm going to have a rather bad time. Because the reload on this thing, yeah. The thing is, the reload, its reload speed, I thought it was, you could cheat it, because the reload speed is like, say it's 2, right, and there's 10 bullets, it'd be 0.2 per bullet. Yes, that math works out, sorry, I've got to double check my math sometimes. And I thought that if I increase the mag capacity, the reload would still be 2. Like other weapons, if you know, if it's got a 2 reload and it's got 20 bullets or whatever, or 10 bullets, and you increase the mag by 100%, it'll go to 200. Sorry, 20 bullets, which is double, and you would still have the same reload time. I thought it would work the same for this. No, it's per bullet. So if it's, you know, 2 total for 10 bullets, you make 20 bullets, it'll be 4. Because normal reload reduction works as well. So I guess ideally for this thing, you'd put mag capacity up and reload speed down, because the reload speed would be greater and it would be affected more by reload speed down mods. But wasting 2 mods that don't really increase your damage that much, it's really hard. Just got a ribbon, so that's a 3rd one gone. Shotgun, which means prime point blank, prime charge shell, blaze, chilling reload, and 1 other. And that's pretty much it. There's not much flexibility with that build, which I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, I probably should take this thing off and stick to the... Nope, that one. There we go. Someone drop a fucking key already. Let's get this shit started, baby. There we go. Nothing too bad. Energy damage boosts. Not good to start off with. I didn't even check if this was the right build. And looking at my healing, I want to wait. No, that'd be alright. These guys are fucking intense. Oh, you fucking... That was stage 1? Oh, go fuck yourselves. Alright, doing bounties. Use my leveling build, level up those shitty weapons. I've actually got the Tron Wraith. Did I not finish that? Or was I undecided? Yeah, no, I put Scourge. Where are you? Yeah, why is the Tron still there? Um, has it changed to anything better? Where is the... No, Jupiter. Thebe. Jupiter. Thebe. Am I an idiot? I don't see Thebe on Jupiter. Let's get underneath, mister. There, shimmy, mobile defense. No, thank you. I'm doing Hydron. 115 waves. Casual Tridos. Default ESO. Case Hunter. Done that. Sorry, mate. There's no one doing Hydron. This is riveting. Piranha, don't need. No. The thing I'm moving at the moment is the Zooge Prime Receiver, which would be a Axie Z because it's a Radiant, I think. No, it's not. It's actually an uncommon, I think. I'm just very unlucky. $9.19. I got time. I might do a quick why does it always do that? Zoosh. Yeah, Axie D1 I need the prime receiver, yeah. Come look at a barrel before I got a receiver. I might actually just no Axie. No good. Okay. From 3 now. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick. Nope. Wrong. Shit. Let's do a quick bounty instead of getting pulled into a random thing, and then probably pick up just some rando group for an Eidolon hunt. Great. Nope. hopefully I can do the level 1 real quick. Let me try to... Alright, let's do a quick bounty before the... Why is that not staying open? For Trin, please ask nicely. So even 3x3s, you don't really need to go in early. Like, it... better, I guess. But you don't really need it. You can get both at it fine. 2, 1. But yeah, after this, I'll see if I can get one, especially as Harrow, so long as it's not too bad. Like the ping, I mean. Generally, I'll be fine. Come on, come on. Caches, nice and easy. I'm lucky with caches, save a person, and capture or assassinate target. That's nice and easy. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure it's 5 different bounties, yep. Thank you. Nice and easy. Oh, is that really? Oh my god. It's ankle deep. Come on, where are you? Sunset, big guy. God, I can't believe I was going to do like an Avengers reference. Nope. There's one. And then there's 5 minutes remaining, so it'll definitely shrink before that time, won't it? What's... Oh. There we go. It's not moving, I'm crazy. More boxes. Oh, there. Went right past it. There we go. Vitality, gee golly gosh, mister. Come on. Bye! Drone, not too bad. A little annoying, but not too bad. And weaken the foot. Ah, it's gonna be a kill one, isn't it? Come on. You can go faster. Goodbye. Ooh. Nasty. What am I using? Dual Rasa. Oh god. I still decided, you know what? This ribbon is a good ribbon. Not for the Rasa. It's just a good ribbon in general. It's not made for the Rasa. Good god, no. It's I think like slide crit up like 100% or something like that. It's I can pretty much get double crits on slide crits now. I'm never going to hit him with that. But it's the Rasa, so the range is already pretty bad. I'm pretty sure it has range down, which is just no fun for anyone. Stop it. Oh, didn't even see your voice there. And I think that's it. Group dual Rasa. There we go. That'll be fine for a bit. Click crit, melee damage, status duration. So, 2 good stats and a useless one. The problem is, it's not got range down, it just doesn't have good range to begin with. And range up won't fix that, like my common problem with mods in this game. If the stat's already bad, generally, the mod won't help. Mod capacity up. Like, sorry, mod capacity, ammo capacity up. Like, sorry, magazine capacity up. If you've got a magazine of 1, you need to get to 100% to get 2. Clear a hostile. It's in the mountain, isn't it? It's always in the goddamn mountains. I don't know why Warframe won't, well, not Warframe, but DE won't admit what parts of the game are bad and stop trying to force them on people. Like, oh, you're joking. Oh, for God's sake. Like Arkwing. I can't remember when it first came out, no one liked it. So what'd they do? We'll just, we'll just, force them to do more. Which I just think is a silly goddamn idea. Why is my fucking detection range so short? I'm gonna fucking fail this because I can't see any goddamn enemies. What was the other one? Yeah, Arkwing, it was, they made the submersibles, which was even goddamn worse. Oh, fuck off, man! These are the easiest bounties. I'm MR27, I can't fucking do them. This game is so fucked sometimes. So fucking stupid. Level 1 bounty, 10 to 15. Yet you cannot do it solo. If people don't come, what are you supposed to fucking do? This game does really bug me sometimes. Chunkwig from Fortnite. Sorry, the names. Don't do the silly thing, Joe. Yeah, we get it, dude. Don't get the thermia fractures, like, do you really need it? Don't have any. Come on. Actually, while I'm waiting, Might as well, where is it? Up here. I've got enough to do my daily cap for these guys for so long.
You are an instrument most perfect, Tenno. Is it time?
The hell? Ew,
Allow us to improve your efficiency.
ten. Thank you.
So it is.
No, wrong one. Now I can trade.
Allow us to improve your efficiency.
Too much. 3, 4. I have so many goddamn things. Wait a minute, can I trade them for? Hungry decoration. It's so stupid I can't turn these things into anything useful. A whole bunch of cosmetics I'm never going to use. Other than a relic. That's just a decoration. Ah, silly. Alright, what do I feel like doing? Triathlon. Is anyone else doing anything? Triathlon. I think it's all triathlons at the moment. Arbitration. Might as well do it. Yes, triathlon. I can harrow in please. And equipment, arsenal. Let's triathlon, harrow, Rubico, Zimbabwe. Yep. Cool. Is this guy not going to invite me? Come on, man. What are you looking for? Yeah, you're going to do the triathlon, but what, just 1? 2? There we go. Come on, good ping. Come on, good ping. Didn't give me a warning. That's usually a good sign. Ignis Wraith. Oh boy. This is not going to be a very... Yeah, 2x3 or what? 1x3. We're not doing much with these. Ignis Wraith. You don't have anything better than Ignis Wraith? I didn't say anything. Casual. She'll try Trin Max VS here. Come on. 3x3 volt. Come on. We've only got like 10 minutes before Eidolon start, boys. Oh, we got one. That's a second trend. Come on. It's funny, it just seems like everyone needs a Trin and everyone is a Trin. John Wick from Fortnite. If you've got Pistol Lamb, you should have the same slot for Deadeye. Why is he not using Deadeye? No, Ignis Wraith. Alright, we're using Ignis Wraith. Whatever, doesn't matter. Not doing a big one. Plus I gotta show off my new sexy harrow. Why would you cover up that beating green energy orb that you call the heart? Like the other ones, they go on his arms and legs. It's not too bad. Doesn't matter. Come on, boys, we'll be right. Wait for bounty to go in or charge for yes? That's just my hosting. Then why are you host, mate? Wait for bounty. What would you wait for? I don't get the point of the bounty apart from getting a bit more rep, but that's not the point. Need standing. Okay, whatever. Come on. Let's blind it and deafen me with Eidolons. Actually, give me something a bit more metal. You'll be amped up for this. Come on. I actually gotta check. I think one of my 5 focus trees does not have the all my current waybounds on it. It's got one missing, I think. So I'm gonna go back and check that. The Chroma is John Wick from Fortnite. Why does he not have? He didn't grab a thing. We don't have a charge lure. Oh, ow. Wait, someone has to charge a lure. And I think I've played with Finn before. I think from memory, he doesn't remind me of any terrible memories, so I assume he's decent. There's an Eidolon right there, Vital Vomulus right there. EP3. There's a Vom right there. There. Come on. I really should have probably changed my thing. Oh, there we go. Crown will probably take the charged one. Right? Or do I take it? We've got 2 charged. That's enough. Just take the 2 charged ones and Trin should get back to... Ooh, my ping is a little high too. I thought it'd be lower than this. I got they left it here. Oh, don't tell me you used the res already, mate. We would have come and got ya. Don't use the res as early. There's also a bomb right there if anyone wants to. Has no one grabbed the lures? Okay, you know what? Why so far away? That was weird. No, come on. Follow. Follow. Come on. No, thunder is. Oh. Oh, they're off charged. Gonna start charging. Lures. We've got enough. Oh, he's worried about lures. Yeah, we've got 3. We only need 2. Shields. WP3. What does WP3 mean? Yeah, we did pretty good. The first one at least. Don't give me that. I mean, invalid launch point. Gently does it. Oh, it's no good. Oh, no, 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 no! Come on. Come on, please work. Please have fixed it at least to work enough for this. Oh, my charge. Why not? Wrong button. That was weird. Okay, nice. Jesus, of all the bad ones, we still got, like, of all the bad choices we could have gotten, we still got pretty bad. Who was he? Voltron, Chroma. That's no good. Come on, I got all excited. All dressed up and nowhere to go. Come on, one of you lads. Someone's got to want to do it. Oh, I must have 2 for Apothic. Don't you only need 1 each to get 3 killed? Oops, wrong button. Come on. I've only got 2 owned. Gotta save those for going with my mate. The Apothic. I think it's 3 specters. I think I've got 2 Nightfalls and one of the other. One of each of the other 2, or one of the other 2. It doesn't really matter. I've got enough to do 3 for this time. But next time I will have to do some serious farming. I still need to do serious farming. I need growing. We both need growing. Me and my mate both need growing power from the Nightfall Apothic Spectre, the Knave Spectre, I believe. I think he means Exploiter Orb. Creation Disruption. Three by 3. We're not gonna get 3v3 done by this in this time. Not gonna happen. Long run. It's not fun to watch. Arbitration. Yeah, giving up on the Eidolons. Come on. My former should be done. There we go again. That's done. God, I'm running out of Vitus Essence, so I really do need. I really wanted to get some good arc gun ribbons. That should be enough for now. Dragon Gauss. Talk. Influence. Get off that goddamn strun, as good as it is. The highest DPS primary. I'm actually curious. Give me a quick sec. Cephalon wannabe. Primaries. Exeltra. And secondaries are curious. Of course, you believe the new guns are the best. The Phantasma's pretty good. Oops, wrong button. Arbitration. Come on. Someone's gonna want to do arbitrations. Phantasma PH. There it is. I'm not listening to it. Oh, I'm not on fucking random. Sorry. I do like Cradle, but every now and then it's a little old. Get a bit hot now. Come on, arbitration. It's corrosive. What a bastard. Percent. Do I really need... Oh, for God's sake. Come on. Oops, wrong buttons. Arbitration. I don't know how to spell today. Come on, he's come on fast XP. That's a little mean. Found a group. I didn't check my builds again. Fuck. Shit. Sorry, lads. Darling, welcome to the show. Come on, quick. Come on, go away. Phoenix renewal. Go on. No time to fuck around. Are you fucking serious? I can't rejoin the group I was already part of? Hey, can you excuse me? I was in the wrong build. I've never noticed. You're so amazing. So amazing. Come on. Come on. That's no good. Come on. Oh, come on. Seriously? No one? Yes, those sabotage missions. All should have already done.
Who have we got on the line? Oh yeah, eyes alive.
I don't want to do the bloody bounties one. I'm going to do that last. It's so annoying.
Let's get back to it.
Like, it's twice today I have failed the lowest level bounties just because I was solo. So enemies didn't spawn and I needed enemies to kill. No fun. Survival.
Why are these fools still breathing my air?
Sorry, default. Fake or hack. So I'm just seeing something. Fake or Marilock. Yeah, let's jump on what's it, mobile defense first, I think. So I'll jump on Limbo. Interception, which is so much fun, but I should be able to do with thing and assassination. We're gonna bring a corrosive weapon because he has so much armor. Grenier, yep, that'll be right. Scourge now calling out. Oh, he has just gotten Harris weapons. And likes him, I guess. Oh, he's not just gotten Harris weapons, he's gotten Harris set. The Nell is good. In fact, it might be one of the best weapons if you can aim. I cannot aim for the life of me.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while exploring the network. Be prepared for heavy.
So I think I've formatted a couple times, I think, once or twice. But unfortunately, I still can't aim.
The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
And he's got the skin. Very... Oh, I forgot I got this weapon skin for Scourge. Wow, he is almost dead.
I manage to know. This will take a moment. Watch yourself. Grenier are on the way.
He's using the Scoliac for that crazy macro. Mad lad.
Still working. Continue to defend.
Curious, I actually haven't tried this. It's the thing that bugs me though, the Lecter does not work with that build, or the Secure Lecter, because it does not get combo. Don't ask me why it doesn't get combo, all I know is it doesn't. It's very silly. They've made slide crit viable for almost every build except... is that? Except for like the worst build. The worst weapon, I mean. The worst whip weapon. I do not understand. Just seems plain silly.
Move on. We've got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare. Location reached.
people say Limbo's boring, and he is, but he works. Especially against Grenier and Infested. Gorpus, non-nullifier, can just cancel everything. He is not especially tanky, even with... Oh, that's right, I put the new things on him.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, one nullifier will just cancel everything, and he's not that tanky. The only success I've had is with a rolling guard build, where you sort of roll out of the limbo bubble, and you have 3 seconds to do whatever needs to be done, and then you have to go back into limbo, sorry, the rift, and do whatever needs to be done then. Like, you gotta wait the 7-second cooldown. There's another thing that bugs me is that Rolling Guard doesn't have a timer on it. Like, you can see you're invulnerable because your health and shields are grey, but you don't have a timer. You have a timer on the cooldown, which I'll admit is good, because knowing DE, there's a chance they just wouldn't do that either. But it's just a bit annoying that there's nothing to show when it's up, so you can't gauge its uptime. You just have to count to 3 in your head, I guess. Other than that, not a bad mod. Some people say that the... That's a weird bug. I'm just going to take a screenshot of that. Yeah, like that. That adaptation is better, and it is pretty good, but the problem is it sometimes takes too long to build up. Like, even with max adaptation, every hit of a damage type builds resistance up to 90%, starting at 10%, 5% at rank 0 and 10% at max rank. So if you can already take the hits, it doesn't really matter if you use a max or min rank, so you don't have to put another D slot in a Warframe, which I generally hate doing. But even a maxed one does not protect a squishy shield frame such as Harrow, Mag, Limbo from would resist enough damage to let me survive. It's a very silly idea. Might go Amprex Nessa for Interception. Interception, this is actually pretty handy. Pretty much anyone who can disable enemies is super handy. There's just a whole AoE of, like, it's not that long because I've got duration down, but it's still handy that it just takes them out of the fight for a few seconds, and they don't actually count as existing for that time. So I can just kill them, or I can recapture the point. It doesn't actually hurt me at all. I don't know how Limbo works because they're still there, they just can't move, but anything that counts them as like downed, knocked down, disabled, something like that, they don't count for capturing. So it's like it won't say like under attack or anything like that, or what's it called, danger or contested. That's the one I'm thinking of. Whoa, this guy's host, and I am lagging. It's up and down. Oh my god, it's the goddamn sea lab of all goddamn places. Don't like this tile set to begin with. Does not help that there are 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. So if he needs a hand, which I'm trying to judge, but guessing he might, considering he just started capturing one, it's just more work for me to get around. We got a third. That's not a good thing. Capture it.
This tower is ours now.
No, you don't. My tower. Now it's C under attack. The rest. They shouldn't put. Get off that. Bastards. Jesus, there are a whole shitload here, and they're all bloody arse Xmas. I mean, that's to be expected, I guess, but oh my eyes. Fucking bastards. Is anyone gonna come fucking help me here? Oh, come on, lads. Why am I the only one on this side? I have not seen any on that side being attacked. There we go. There you go. Have some fun with that. I don't have the energy? Fuck off. Give me the fucking Amprex. Tear these bastards down. You've already got it. Why are you still hacking the damn point? And C's under attack. Thanks for not saving C. I should have played this solo. I'm not saying all players are bad, but some don't understand enough to be doing sorties and sort of expect people to carry them through. Like if I wasn't here, they'd still do the sortie. I don't know how well they'd do. Come on, 100. That was a bit scary considering my net's not bad. Oh, fuck off, seriously? What is this rubbish? How many Examite can be on one goddamn point? Let me guess, they're all here. Jesus Christ. Fuck you. Why are you all gathering on C? Shouldn't have to blow an energy thing, but these... I don't see the parasitics, but they're there, I guess. Or energy leeches. Maybe they'll get some attacking B this time. Nope, no such luck. Good, you come here and capture that. I got a defense. There you do already. Really should. I was thinking I should turn range down, but I kind of need range. I'd like duration a little higher, but it means I gotta sacrifice some power. There's no balance that'll make me happy. Though I do think I've got an extra D slot in this guy that I really shouldn't have. Yeah, I thought I'd do all the damage as well. Fuck off. Good job, Helios. Fuck you, mate. Like the alarm still sounds 3 times. Fuck you. Yeah, come on. I'll have a go. Damn it!
We have control of all 4 towers. Tower lost. We are in total control.
Of course. Why were they not? Jesus. Fuck, I can't see through the fire. Come on. You know you want to die. Die for Papa Joe. No, you don't. You bastards. I need that to live. Oh, Helios is dead. That's no fun. I need him to see. He's my eyes. I have special eyes. Jesus Christ. Yes, I get it. They're all attacking. Oh, I'm running out of energy. Reload quicker, please. Cannot even see. Jesus Christ. What a goddamn mess. And now we're gonna fight Bayheck. God, I hate that dude. Guess it'd be really good to use a Nell against, so you can just endlessly headshot him. Considering the first half of the fight, it's the only part that of him that will take damage. Left squad. Sorry, was I not carrying you hard enough? Fucking hell. Some people. Phantasma, sorry. Upgrade. Status build. Okay, we should be good. Oh, wrong way. Fuck you, mate. Yeah, pull up my map for this one because it is too foggy to see. Hey, matey. Oh, they get a free scan every time. Hold still. Bye. Oh, shut up, you bastard. Yeah, such a mean bastard, you know that? Bye. Wee. Oh, of course not. Gotta say. See you, buddy. That's right, back the same way. It is the same way. Okay. Come on, legendary core. Still haven't got one. Been in the closed beta. Not trying to brag. Not trying to flex. Just like, I've played your game a lot. I've given you my money. Give me a goddamn legendary core, please. I think at this point I even just sell it for the plat. Eventually. I'd have to flaunt for a bit. I've never got one before. Pistol mod. The thing I want to know is though, is the kit gun, sorry, pistol rifles can be for any kit pistol, right? Even kit guns, but kit gun rifles are only for kit guns. Or is it pistol rifles are only for pistols that aren't kit guns? Just curious about that. Ah, for fuck's sake. How did I do that last time? Okay, I gotta pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Not a number. Please operator enjoy this criticism.